Okay, time again for another, what's this thing called? One-shot improv? To explain this for people that are new, the idea is you'll provide a prompt and I will do a performance based on the spot, off the top of my head, on whatever that prompt is. I have a few prompts here in my phone. Handy dandy wheel of names is going to help us select. So we're going to hit the button and it's going to spin. And I'm going to do a performance off the top of my head. All right. It's Scabby Stabber. Scabby Stabber. I don't know who put that in, but that's going to be fun. Okay. And away we go. So we're talking to Venny, okay? So Venny is an enforcer for the Baluchi clan, family, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, talking to Venny, and Venny says, we gotta go take care of some business. And usually what that means when we take care of business, it's not gonna be pretty for somebody. Usually not us. We're a couple of tough guys, me and Venny. So, me and Venny are gonna go take care of business for the Baluchi family. And so we go and we get in the car, we drive to the other side of town. Can't say where, I know the law enforcement, they hear the stories, then we get picked up, we go to jail. So I can't say what side of town was on. I can't exactly say what happened, but anyway, we go to the other side of town, and oh man, this guy was a rat. He was a rat, and man, I love wasting rats. It's nothing better in my day than wasting a rat, because they're the worst, right? You know the old saying, snitches get stitches. Sometimes they don't get stitches because they're in the morgue. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway. So me and Vinny, we got to take a rat out. Man, I can't stand them. Anyway, get in the car, we drive across town, and, we went by a place, we got some burgers. It was a whole thing, It was kind of like a guy's night out even, but we're on business. And so we drive over. We know where the guy is. And in Vinny, he had this. He had been shaving. He was drunk off his butt, right? He was drunk off his butt, but he was shaving, and he cut himself. So he had like this big scab on his face, and I don't know. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I mean, like I said, he was drunk off his butt. Yeah, it could happen to anybody, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so Vinny's driving around with this big scab on his face, right? And so we get there. We go in. There's the guy. He knows what he's done. He knows he's toast. Vinny, he pulls out his big knife. He calls her Carla. His knife is Carla. I don't know. Vinny's crazy. He's crazy. Anyway, so Vinny pulls out his big knife. I'm standing there. I got my gun on my waistband. The guy knows what's coming, right? And instead of taking it like a man, because he's a rat. Right? He's a rat. So he does what rats do. He talks. He's like, oh. And he's crying and he's calling for his mommy and his. Anyway, Vinny had enough. Vinny wanted to move on, get on with his day. And so Vinny walks over and just stabs him right in the gut. The guy is bleeding. And he just looks down and he says the funniest thing. He looks at Vinny and he's like, "You're a stabby scabber. A stabber stabby. You're a scabber stabby scabber." It was hilarious, man. I started dying laughing. Vinny died laughing. And then, the neighbors, they'd already called the cops, and the cops were on the way. And anyway, the guy we left him there bleeding, screaming at us, scabby stabber. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. I think he died. I don't know. Anyway, rats, right? Yeah, it was funny. You should have been there, right? Okay, and that's it. Prompts, please, down below. I don't know if that was, it is what it is, right? That is what it is. So, yeah, see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and prompting.